Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. So VeChain is moving slowly and slightly into the desired direction to the upside. Yeah, it has made some movements in the last few days in line with my Elliott wave count that I showed you in previous videos. The only problem that VeChain really has, I mean, the overall chart looks all right. Yeah, it looks all right. It's a normal correction that we are in. VeChain dropped below this yellow target area there between the 88.7% fib level and the 78.6% fib level. Ideally in this yellow area I would have expected the reversal. We talked about that already in January. Now looking at that, it obviously dropped below it quite significantly. That is not good for a coin. It damages the, well, it's not good for the sentiment around the coin. However, it is basically VeChain's first major bear market. In the first bear market, cryptos often drop below that 88.7% fib level, but nevertheless, it's not a sign of strength necessarily. Therefore, I want VeChain to get absolutely back into this area above the 88.7% fib level. I don't think it will be easy to get back in there, but it's absolutely required. Okay, so until we get above that level, be a bit careful. So far, the edit, everything's worked out nicely. Even here, that's where we were. In May, I told you we will go down lower. We did in another impulse. Here then, that was the first time where we could have said, all right, maybe we've got the low already in here for VeChain. And yeah, so far we can count here a first wave to the upside, an impulse. We can count a wave 2 to the downside, a correction. And we're now in this wave 3, hopefully. Yeah, it would be good for VeChain to be in this third wave. And we defined in the previous video some targets. Now we haven't reached them yet, but we've moved further into the direction of the same. So a target for that third wave was here the 3.2 cent level, the 1.618 extension. And you can see we are sort of moving into the direction. What is definitely good and sort of, yeah, you could call it bullish, even though we are below the 88.7% fib level. So I'd be careful. But what is a good sign is that we moved higher. Yeah, we had this previous wave 1 high that you can see here at basically 2.67 cents. Now we broke above that level and currently retesting that from above. Now that if that retest is holding, we can certainly move higher from here. That level needs to hold at 2.67 cents. Yeah, it is a retest from above, flipping resistance for support. It's a good sign. We also had on this chart this inverse head and shoulders pattern. It's a bit of an ugly one, but I think you can call it that. We broke above this sort of cup and handle maybe. Yeah, it's not really a nice one, but we certainly broke out here. I think we fell back actually below that level again. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we are holding above that 2.67 cent level, but we broke below the ascending trend line. So that's the level we need to get above next, 2.76 cents. If we get above that level, then I think we can reach that 3.2 cent target of the wave 3. Now we've got a few, in this wave 3 we've got sub-waves, so here a wave 1, a wave 2, that would need to be the wave 3 of the 3. So we'll probably have to move higher a little bit with that wave 3, we'll see. That would definitely take us above the 88.7% fib level here at 3.3 cents. So at the moment, for me personally, it's still not enough what's currently happening here. Yeah, it starts to look okay, but still, as long as we are above the 88.7% fib level, for me, high risk. Of course, also high opportunity. If you want to invest now into VeChain, that's entirely up to you. For me, from a technical analysis point of view, just a concern, of course, that will disappear sort of if we get above that level and hold above the 88.7% fib level. As you can see here on the left hand side, very important as well. That way, the previous wave 4 high is always a good sign to get above that from a bullish point of view. Yeah, if we can get back above a previous wave 4 high of a higher wave degree, then that is a bullish signal because it will invalidate a lot of bearish patterns that are still available. And that would be also pretty much at the same level of the 88.7% fib level. To be exact, it is here, that high, at 3.4 cents. That's where we need to get above. At the moment, yes, we make higher highs, we make higher lows. It's starting to look okay, but we're not out of the woods yet. And if you just take it from a sort of pattern point of view, you can actually see that we're forming here some kind of an an ascending wedge, which is rather a bearish pattern. So there's a risk we come down here again. So for me at the moment, a bit too risky and unclear the situation here with VeChain. Yeah, good sign though that we moved out of this range that we had on the chart now for a while. That's a first good sign, but not enough yet to be very optimistic here about VeChain's development in the next few weeks. Of course, I'll keep you updated, but this range here was between 2.1 cent and the 2.67 cents. Okay, and that's my update about VeChain. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and maybe also check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.